How would you like to have your own beautiful custom website in just minutes with absolutely zero coding required? Having your own website is one of the best investments you can make today, and in 2018, the process is easier than ever before. In this video, I'm going to walk you step by step so you can have your own website up and running by today. Stay tuned. Hey guys, Sunny here from GoodPocketChange.com with a tutorial on how you can easily make your own website today. Whether you are already interested in creating a website or still on the fence about it, I'm going to tell you why you need to have a website in today's day and age. First off, websites are extremely versatile. You can create a fashion or travel blog for sharing your interests and experiences. You can create an online business. And you can even create a personal branding page with your resume or portfolio to increase your exposure. Second, websites are inexpensive and easy to make nowadays that you simply can't afford not to have one. There's really no excuse. If you're wondering how we are going to make a website with zero coding, the answer is by using a platform called WordPress. You're probably familiar with the name, but I will go into detail on how it works. WordPress is known as a content management system or CMS. Basically, WordPress is a powerful platform that allows you to create and customize a website with different themes and plugins so you can basically create any website you can think of without ever having to touch code. It makes creating websites fun and easy. So now that you are ready to get started, here is a list of things you will need. First, you will need a domain URL, which is simply the name of your website. For example, GoodPocketChange.com is my website domain. Domain names are usually paid for annually and are pretty cheap at about $10 a year. Second, you will need to buy web hosting, which is where you pay a company to use their servers so you can store your website's data online and have your website live on the internet. Web hosting is advertised at a monthly price and can cost anywhere from $4 to $8 a month, but is usually paid in annual installments. Third, you will need a copy of WordPress, which is available for free from WordPress.org. Now, there's a difference between WordPress.org and WordPress.com. We want WordPress.org because it offers the open source version of WordPress platform that allows us to customize our website to our liking. WordPress.com is more of a light version of WordPress that is much more limited in functionality. These three things will get you a custom website up and running in no time. Before, you used to have to get each of these separately and connect them all together. Now in 2018, the process is more streamlined and all you really have to do is sign up for web hosting and the rest is automatically included. Alright, so now we are going to get into the step-by-step walkthrough from purchasing web hosting to setting up WordPress and to customizing your website. If you have any questions or need any help, feel free to comment below. First step is choosing the right web host company. There are a number of web hosting companies you can use to host your website, such as SiteGround, Bluehost, and HostGator. I will let you guys decide which web host you would like to go with. Do some research on the best web hosting for you. For a comparison between the three hosting sites, click the link in the description to be taken to GoodPocketChange.com website to help you choose a web hosting based on the comparison. Also in the description, I have provided links to all three web hosting providers so you can visit each web host's website. For this tutorial, I'll be using SiteGround. SiteGround is an amazing web host that is an official WordPress recommended web host. Pricing is fair, starting at less than $4 per month. It comes with WordPress one-click install. And last but not least, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay, over at SiteGround, as you can see, we have 3 different web hosting plans to choose from. We have the Startup, the Grow Big, and the Go Greek. The higher up you go, the more features and increased performance you get. For example, if you go from the Startup to the Grow Big, you get a feature known as Super Cacher for great speed. And if you go from the Grow Big to the Go Greek, you get more web space and are capable of handling more monthly visitors. I would recommend, if possible, going with the Grow Big or the Go Greek because it gives you the option to host multiple websites. With the Startup plan, you only have one website and you're limited to that single website. The next step is to choose a domain. The domain or URL is like goodpocketchange.com. It is basically going to be your website name. Once you find a domain that is available, click Proceed to move on to step 3. If your domain is available, it will take you to the next page and tell you, congratulations, your domain is available. Fill out your information here and fill out your payment information. After you fill out the above information, scroll down to the bottom where it says Purchase Information. And here is where we get to choose the length of the term of our web hosting. One thing that SiteGround offers that other web hosting sites do not offer is that you can choose your data center based on which location is closest to you in proximity to ensure that you get reliable service from your servers. Usually when you purchase hosting, it is bought in annual installments and you pay for it all at once instead of monthly. SiteGround gives you the option to do a 1-month trial, but I don't recommend it because it is a bit more expensive. Go for at least a 12-month plan because you get time to commit to your website and grow and expand it. As for the extras, I recommend the domain privacy protection. This just basically hides your personal information if someone was to look up the owner of the domain name. Last thing now to do is click Pay Now to complete your order. Once the order successfully goes through, you will be taken to a thank you page where you will click Proceed to the customer area. When you first start, you will get a new message saying, "Welcome to the SiteGround account setup wizard." You can click Thanks, I don't need help, because I will be walking you through step by step on how to install and get started with WordPress. So click that and hit Proceed, and that should take us to our dashboard. Once you get into the main dashboard to install WordPress, all you have to do is go into My Accounts, and then you are going to go to cPanel here at the top and hit Proceed. cPanel is like a universal dashboard that many of the top web hosts use. To install WordPress, all we have to do is scroll down to where it says WordPress Tools, and then you see WordPress Installer. This is a WordPress one-click installer. Click onto that to be taken to the next page. Then click onto the blue Install button. Scroll down to the site settings where you can specify the name of your blog and site description. And then you scroll down to this admin account. Now this is very important. Make sure you write down your admin username and password, because once we download WordPress, we are going to need this to log in the first time. Okay, so scroll down to the bottom. You can skip everything else and click install when you are ready to go. As you can see here, it will display a progress bar. And there you have it. WordPress was installed in just seconds. It was that easy. What you want to do next is click on this admin URL, which will take you to the WordPress login. This will be the page you go to all the time to get to the back end of your website, so it would be a good idea to bookmark it. Now take your username and password that you wrote down and saved before the install and copy and paste it into this page and then click login. Once you successfully log in, you will be taken to the WordPress dashboard. Welcome to WordPress. This will be the first thing you see every time logging into WordPress. This page basically summarizes your website and also includes latest updates and news from WordPress. At the top, we have the admin bar, which we will use to view our website by hovering over the name. The sidebar on the left will be our main navigation for customizing our website and its appearance, adding separate web pages and blog posts, and changing our account settings. Let's start by customizing the look of your website by selecting Themes from the Appearance tab. Themes determine the overall look of your website, from layout to color schemes to fonts and more. WordPress does come with some free default themes, so if you click into Live Preview, you can see how your website will look with each theme. The best thing about WordPress is that there are thousands of other themes you can choose from to really spice up your website. Click the Add New Theme box at the top of the page to be taken to a page where you can browse and search for any theme you can think of. Some themes are free and some might have a one-time cost. Go ahead and choose a theme you like and click Install. After installation, click Activate to make it your current theme. To see how your website looks, hover over your website name over the admin bar up top, then click Visit Site. You can customize your theme by going back into the dashboard and choosing Customize from the Appearance section. Here you can really make your site unique by adding a logo, a header image at the top, and also changing your site title and tagline. The default homepage shows the sample post, and this is known as the blog's front page. Every time you create a new blog post, this front page will automatically update with your latest post at the top. Two of the most important functions on the left sidebar are posts and pages. Posts refer to blog posts, which are usually in the news article format and have a title and date. Pages refers to an individual page on your website that is usually part of the core website, such as a home page or an About Us page. You can add a new post or page by hovering over it and clicking Add New. This will reveal the WordPress text editor where you can draft up your post or page. In this editor, you can also include images by clicking the Add Media button, then drag and dropping your files or selecting it from your computer. You can save your progress by hitting the Save Draft button and also preview the page by hitting the Preview button as well. When you are ready to post to the actual website, click the blue Publish button and your new post or page will be live. If you want to make a traditional home page that isn't a blog, you can add a new page and make this your home page. Put whatever pictures and information you want in the text editor and then hit Publish. After we have a home page ready, we need to go to Settings in the sidebar and go into Reading. At the top it says Front Page Displays, and by default it is set to your latest posts, which is why the blog shows up. Instead, click Static Page and choose the home page we just created from the drop-down and hit Save Changes at the bottom. Now that we have the basics down, we can start further building out the website by adding more pages or posts. For example, just as we did making a home page, we can make an About Us page the same way and any other page you can think of. Once we have multiple pages, it's time to make a navigation bar so people can access the pages from the home page or whatever page they are on. Go to the Appearance section once again and click Menus. Here we can create our navigation bar. First, give a name to your menu, like Navigation Bar for example. Then choose the pages you want to include in your navigation by checking the boxes on the side and clicking Add to Menu. You can arrange the order in which the pages will appear and even rename the sections as well. At the bottom, check the primary menu box under Theme Locations so your navigation bar shows up for your website. Once you are done, click Save Menu and you are all set. And now the last thing I want to introduce you guys to is plugins. Plugins can really take your website to the next level. Plugins expand the functionality of your website to allow you to make any kind of website you can think of. Plugins are coded by indie and professional developers and then packaged so that the average user can use the functions without having to mess with the code. The best part is that most of these plugins are free to install and use. I'm going to show you how to install a plugin and implement it into your website. The example we are going to use is creating a Contact Us page with a simple contact form. First, go to Add New from the Plugins tab. You can click the popular tab and scroll down to find the plugin Contact Form 7. Click Install Now. After the plugin installs, click Activate Plugin, which will take you to your installed plugins page. Click Settings underneath Contact Form 7, where you can view and customize your contact form. There's already a basic contact form in here, so what we can do is implement it onto a page using what is known as shortcode. Shortcode is a shortened version of code that you can copy and paste into a page to implement the plugin. Go ahead and copy that shortcode from the settings page and let's create a Contact Us page. Just like before, go to the Pages tab and click Add New and then title the page Contact Us. After that, paste in your shortcode into the text editor and then hit Publish. After the page publishes, click View Page to see the finishing result. As you can see now, we have a Contact Us page with a simple form. After you make a new page, make sure to add it to your navigation bar under Menus to update it to your site. Well, that wraps up this tutorial. If you found this video useful, please drop a thumbs up and subscribe because there will be more tutorials on the way. Thanks for watching.